machine.
No. uh, Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Kingdom Cast proudly presents to you his wrestling podcast of the world, country, Rimp Dog. 2 words for you. What's up? Um,
What it do?
it's been a while. We took a week off. We were so emotionally drained after John Cena's last match. You have to take a week
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah. True, actually. Uh-oh. See, we now see, gotta
So anyway,
viewers at home, wear your mask. Country out here coughing all over you.
no, I'm not sick. I'm the only one out of my family that's not sick because I have stronger genes than they do. Anyway, yeah,
That's a crazy thing to say about your family, by the way, that you have stronger
it's all.
genes than they
Hey,
do.
I was cut from a different cloth. Um, nah, but on the serious tip, John Cena did retire.
Yeah,
Um, I liked the match. I
me
wasn't
too.
mad
I
about the
loved it.
ending, and as we get further away from the ending, I think it made sense.
Mhm.
Um, John Cena's acting may be a little bad, but it's nothing. Were you mad about the way he tapped out?
Nah, I mean, obviously, it made me a little sad to see the never give up man. He gave up, but it's how it had to happen. It was symbolic and all those things. I mean, if you've ever heard anyone talk about why John Cena's last match made sense, I mean, it's the same thing. Like if you like Star Wars, you saw that Obi-Wan Kenobi, he willingly let Vader strike him down. You know, it's one of those things where you go in the way that you want to go. You go honorably, you go willingly, you go with grace, with dignity. It was time for him to give up, and that's what this whole tour was. It was him willingly handing over his jorts and his elbow pads and his sneakers and his pump ups, and turning it in. I mean, if you think about it, this whole retirement tour was him essentially giving up. He could, if he wanted to, he could be Ric Flair, wrestle forever until his
Hmm.
body literally made him stop. But he didn't. He wanted to do it willingly. He's given up, and that's what this whole tour was. And that was just symbolic of that, of him going, peacefully in the way that
Yeah.
he wanted, and him being happy with it and accepting it.
Only thing I was upset about, I thought would be more guest appearances, but I wasn't mad
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah,
I mean, RVD was there, Kurt Angle was
Kurt
there,
was there.
Mark Henry,
Mark
Mark
Henry.
Angle, but a couple guys were there, so I wasn't mad about it. Elias was there for some reason, which was crazy.
Elias was there. Well, Elijah now, but Elias was there. Kevin Owens was there. Kevin
Kevin
Owens was
Owens
in the
was there.
house.
That was good. He showed a lot of love to Kevin Owens actually, and
Yes.
that was one of those guys that would have been on that list of final opponents for me too. Kevin Owens, him and Kevin Owens
Yeah, they have
coming to the
history.
circle.
Him and but it's same as with Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and John
Yeah,
Cena
yeah.
have history.
So Gunther comes out the next night on Raw and delivers one of the best promos of all time. It wasn't really a lot of words,
No, it wasn't.
and it was just pure hatred for Gunther. And
It was very similar to Roman Reigns after he beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. This is my yard now, and just leave. It was very similar
yeah,
to that.
I made John Cena tap out like a little bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
Hilarious.
yes.
Hilarious.
And that's why Gunther had to win. By the way, like
That's
he
why
can say
Gunther had
stuff
to
like
win.
that.
Yeah, it made sense. He's going to become the new legend killer, apparently.
Mm,
I can see AJ Styles on that list. I can see Brock Lesnar on that list. Any of these old retiring guys, if Chris Jericho comes back, I can see him on that list.
mm,
Um,
that's interesting.
Now that washing machine is loud, but
My fault.
but no, I can see him as the new like legend killer, and that's it. That's his role now. It's just when it's time to lay guys out the pasture, call up Gunther.
Yeah.
He's good at it. He's delivered a couple of good promos since then. I don't know who his next target is, but I'm looking forward to it. They've alluded to AJ Styles a couple of times, so I think that's probably on the menu soon. Um, like I said, it was a good match, a good night. John Cena went out how he wanted to, man, and that's how you want to go out. You don't want to be taken out. You don't want to go out like Bret Hart, where it's an injury that you just can't recover from. Or I think Shawn Michaels went out a good way, but initially he went out with a bad injury, and then he had to really fall to come
Same
back.
with Edge. Really, Edge's career
Yeah,
was supposed to be
Edge
over
too.
prematurely.
Edge too. They went out a rough way, and then they got to come back and well, Edge. I don't know what Edge is doing right now. The AEW run for Edge is not. It's not. I don't like it.
You don't like him teaming up with Christian? Him and Christian are back together.
Mm,
That's been a smooth little run.
yeah, I like him on
Nah,
Percy
this guy,
Jackson.
this guy, he's good on Percy Jackson. That's true.
Um, so I'm not mad about it. I expect John Cena to make an appearance, probably Hall of Fame time.
Hmm.
Wrestle, excuse me, WrestleMania. That'll be fun for him to go in. I still don't know who's inducting him. Vince McMahon made an appearance. That's kind of crazy. Excuse me.
Oh, in
In the
his
video
tribute
package.
video,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, in the video package because they don't really talk about Vince anymore.
No, they try not to as much as possible.
So all right. So the new thing that happened, current thing. Let's talk about this first before we get there because I'm gonna give you a time to monologue about that. They did holiday tapings. That's the name of the episode today. Uh, I like that they get off for holidays because normally Vince McMahon would not let you off for the holidays. It would have been live shows all the way. So anyway, they do the holiday taping. So they take Raw and SmackDown at the same time, like 2 weeks in a row. The internet. The internet is a blessing and a curse. It's good to know the information at a click of like that. You get your information, you get your news, you get your sports, you get your movie, you get everything with snapping your fingers. But in this case, it's can you not spoil the show? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or
does
title
the
changes.
internet
Title
have to
changes
know
are kind of,
everything?
yeah.
I don't have to know every single detail before the show even happens. There's no use of watching the show if a week beforehand somebody's going to lay out the entire show, and they lay out the entire show from start to finish, background segments. They tell you everything, and it's like, I want to say, was it Mick Foley? No, WCW spoiled Mick Foley winning the title, right?
Yes,
But it was
yes.
taped too, also,
Infamously.
right?
Yes.
Because Tony Schiavone says they're going to put the belt on Mick Foley. That should put butts in the seats, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
The famous comment that he said.
Uh-huh.
I just think it's a gift and a curse, and it's more of a curse that you spoil entire shows. Because I think we knew Carmelo won last week. I didn't want to spoil it for you, but hey, this is going to be nice. This is going to be cool. But
Yes. So
it took a little bit of the cool out of it. So it could have been a 10. It ended up being an 8 because you already knew a week in advance.
yes. So that's part of the reason why I think they don't mind the spoilers is if you remember, because of Tony Schiavone, it ended up backfiring on WCW because
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
Schiavone
It
spoiled
killed
that
WCW.
Mick Foley won the title. Everybody's like, wait, Mick Foley wins the title? And they turned to watch WWE to watch, or WWF at the time, to watch Mick Foley
Yeah.
win the title. Now, usually, sometimes SmackDown can be hit or miss for me. So, if especially if I'm busy, I'm not going to go out my way to try and watch SmackDown. But, because you let me know, hey, Carmelo Hayes is going to win the title next week. Now I'm locked in. Now I'm like, oh, one of my guys that I really like is about to go win the title.
Gift and a
Let's go
curse.
see what's going on. It's a gift and a curse. So, would you prefer to be surprised by things? Yes, especially me. I love surprises. I hate spoilers so much. I go out of my way to avoid them all the time. But there's a gift that, like you said, there's a gift and a curse that comes with it. Because if you know what happens, you know what to expect, and if you know it's something that you like, you're gonna go watch it. So, it has its pros and cons. But so I understand why they do it.
Yeah. I am old school, so I prefer to be a little shocked. I'm
Me
not
too. Me
upset
too.
about spoilers as I used to be because the internet it spoiled Snowfall, it spoiled TV shows, concerts, wrestling events get spoiled all the time of oh, the Rock is in the area. We're live on the ground and the Rock flew in today or it so it doesn't change a lot, but it does change the feeling. Like I said, it could have been a 10-10 moment for if you didn't know prior and you're like, ah man, Melo, I like Melo. I'm a fan of Melo. I think he got a shot, of course, but for him to actually win the title, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it takes away something from them too. It's like now I can't say nothing for a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
For
you know,
those of the people that saw it, they gotta, hold it in. If there are
yeah.
people that want to honor
No,
that, they
I'm
gotta hold
talking
it in.
about Melo couldn't say anything
Oh
for like a
yeah,
week.
yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like,
true.
damn, I won the title. I want to tell y'all, photos and pictures. I want a promo that I won the title. You know what I'm saying? For however long I got the title, and a segue into Melo won the USA title. Um, Illinois has been putting up. Man, this man ain't had a bad match since he got back.
No, banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
Everybody, he made Gargano look good. He made
Yep,
Champa look good. He's made
Axiom,
Axiom.
Nathan
Although
Frazier.
he, he's a beast, he really is. So I want to discuss two things. I want to discuss Melo winning. Where does he go from here? And then I want to discuss the same thing with Dragunov, like him losing, and then where does he go from here?
So with Melo winning, well, first of all, the match itself. I mean, I think Melo and Ilya might be on the level where they're wrestling soulmates at this point. It's not just that they put on great matches every time they together. They put on like 5-star classics. I think
Mm-hmm.
every time they wrestled each other on NXT, it was a main event match. Not only was it main event, but it lived up to the main event. And every time, like they do something that's just incredibly either brutal or super athletic, or it shocks the crowd. And for them to do it on this stage on SmackDown, like if you were listening to the crowd reactions, they had that crowd here. They had that crowd here, like in the palm
Yeah,
of their hand, easily eaten out of their hand. At some point, I forget what move Ilya was going for, but they go off the top rope. I think it was a suplex. Ilya's trying to do a superplex, and Melo turns it into a cutter, and the
yeah,
crowd just goes ballistic. He goes
amazing.
for the pin, 1, 2, kick out, and the whole crowd is on their feet after that kick out. So
Mm-hmm.
you got this is awesome chance, obviously. Let's go Mellow chance, obviously. It just the whole crowd, like for them to take what they had in NXT, which is like 5-star super caliber matches that has the crowd on their feet, and them to put it on the SmackDown on the main roster. I mean, to me, I feel like they're wrestling soulmates to me at this point. Like I've seen enough of them
It
two
was a
together.
pay-per-view quality match. Definitely.
Yes, easily paper. I might even say main event pay-per-view quality. Like
A
that could
big,
end the
yeah, like
show
a
to me.
big pay-per-view, not a regular once a month pay-per-view. A big
Yes.
pay-per-view quality match. It definitely was.
Yes. So I'd say that now is that more just Ilya being able to make people look really good, or is it more Mello is just super talented? I don't know, but I
Melo
think they're just so good.
put on a banger with Gunther not too long ago. So it's not just it's Melo too. It's not
Yeah,
just
I
Dragunov,
tend to think
who
that.
is great. He is great. I can't
Yes,
wait for
he,
him and Gunther to match up again. Man.
yes. So we'll talk about what's next for Ilya too. I have an idea. It might not be a good idea, but there are some things that I want to see with Ilya. But as far as Melo goes, now that he has the U.S. title, big pop. Obviously, he was super over with that crowd, was winning them over. To me, the way to keep this going is you need to keep pairing Melo with people that can go in the ring. So right now they're teasing a feud with or not teasing. Johnny Gargano straight up attacked him, during an interview on SmackDown on Friday. So it seems like they're going with Gargano Melo as this next feud coming up, which is pretty good. Johnny wrestling. Very good wrestler, can go in the ring, can do a lot of things. Also athletic, just like Melo. We're gonna see some spots that are gonna shock people. They're gonna be really good. So I like that.
And
Just
Melo can
more of
help him
that.
look bigger. And Melo can help him look better too.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
he's a
So
smaller guy. So
they're both like on the smaller side, so they can
yeah,
do
yeah.
things with each other that they can't do with other people. Like Melo can talk; he can actually toss Johnny Gargano around, a little bit. So,
Right.
and same with Johnny Gargano with Melo. So, just more of that. Put Melo in the ring with people that can actually go. I don't want to see him right now with, for example, Damian Priest at the moment. Damian
No.
has other stuff that he needs to figure out and work through. I don't want to see like right now. There's not a lot of momentum with Damian Priest. I don't want to see him with Damian Priest. I want to see him in the ring with
You don't
Johnny
like what he's doing
Gargano.
with Black, Alistair Black right now?
It's going for a really long time. It's been going for a really long time. It's not that I don't. I don't
It's
think
like
it's
they don't know
bad.
what to do with Damian, man. It's
Yeah,
hard to. He's a big guy, so you don't want to put him with too many smaller guys. But he's just
they
not
did.
dominant enough to be in there with Cody every week either. So it's like,
Yeah, they need to start. Here's what I'm hoping is happening. Maybe they'll have Drew win the title, and then Drew's opponent for the championship is eventually Damian Priest, and then that'll help elevate Damian a little bit, being in that feud in the main event with Drew McIntyre. For Damian's career, that would be what's best. But I mean, so put that to the side though. Damian
yeah,
Priest. I
yeah.
don't want
We'll
to really
get to
see
Drew
Melo and
in
Damian.
a minute.
I want to see him with Axiom. I want to see him with Nathan Frazier. We can put Tommaso Ciampa in there if we want to. Shoot, put in Joe Gacy from the Wyatt Six. I really like what he can do in the ring. Put him in the ring with that. They teased Trick Williams being on SmackDown. I don't know if he's
I
actually
think
going
I
to be on
think
the roster.
I think it has to build to him and Trick. It has
It'll
to.
have to build, but eventually, after a while, him and Trick, they have good chemistry. Put them in the ring together.
Love to see him
So
and Sammy together too. I wouldn't mind that.
shoot, him and Sammy together. Just stuff like that. Put him in the ring with people that can go, where he put on good matches, just like Ilya did. And you'll be in a good place right now, especially this face mellow. This baby face mellow, he needs to be able to do his stuff in the ring that baby faces can do. He should be able to hit wow moves now. When he's a heel, let's work in some more guys that you can just work in a good program with. But while he's a baby face and his biggest appeal is all the moves and stuff that he can do in the ring, put him in with guys that he can actually go with, and with guys that aren't afraid to get hit. By the way, I don't know if you noticed or not, but when his matches with Gunther and with Ilya, Melo was hitting very hard. Like he was clobbering Ilya, just because he knows Ilya can take it and dish it out. By the way, Ilya was not holding back either. So put him in the ring with guys that aren't scared to get hit.
Would you have
That's
him
what I
and
would do.
Miz do one more back and forth? Or are you past that?
I might be past that. Not nothing against Miz. He's one of my favorites, but I mean, just the type of wrestling that I want to see from Melo. I want to see like that aggression that he was showing against Ilya. He was hitting that. You could hear the slaps. I want to see more of that, and I don't think you're going to get that with Miz. There's no way Miz is going to okay you slapping him as hard as you can, like Ilya was, or like Gunther would. Sheamus now, if you want to work in Sheamus or something. I know he's a Raw superstar, but now Sheamus versus a Carmelo match, I'm interested. But other than that,
Yeah, I
we'll
agree.
see.
I think him and Trick is probably the ultimate goal. Because they're both ready for prime time. And we talked about it weeks ago that WWE is starting to bring up the new guys, the NXT guys, and I think Javon Evans got bumped up. He's on the spaceship right now. Carmelo and Javon Evans would be amazing. What's the
Yes,
guy?
that would
Luke.
put butts in seats.
What's the other guy from TNA? That would be good too.
Oh, Leon Slater.
Leon Slater. That would be good too. If you're gonna mix them up with the TNA guys too. So Joe Hendry is on SmackDown now, apparently. I don't know if that would be a great match, but you can do that. You can mix it up with those
It
guys.
would get the crowd going. Joe Hendry gets a good reaction from the crowd
Hey, is
anytime he
he
does
gonna be like a
anything.
comedic guy now, or
I think he does a little both. So that I don't know if you saw the kind of Rocky concert parody that he did. He
yeah?
he did that in TNA. He did that in TNA, and it got big crowd reactions, and it draws eyeballs. His
hmm
his little concerts or whatever. So I mean, he did a little bit of that when he was in TNA, and he was a top guy doing that in TNA. So we'll see. As long as you get crowd reactions, you can be as serious or as not as serious as you want. As long as you get reaction from the crowd. I mean, we see it from Jay Uso. That
Yeah.
entrance music that he does, it propelled him all the way to a Royal Rumble victory. So, same with Joe Hendry. I feel like as long as he can keep that momentum going, whether he's comedic or not, he should be taken seriously.
All right. So what do you do with the Dragon now?
So to me, I was so sad when Ilya first got hurt because they were teasing an Ilya versus Dominic match, Dominic Mysterio, and I
Hmm.
so badly wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Dominic was so like he had so much heat on him. People would have loved to see Ilya just go crazy on him, just start chopping him as hard as he can, elbows to the head as hard as he can, stomps off the top rope like he did to Melo, like stuff like that. People would have went crazy for that at the time. I want to see more of that. And in order to see more of that, Ilya's gonna have to be on Raw. Not only do I want to see Ilya versus Dom, I want to see Ilya versus Logan Paul. Same thing applies. I want to see Ilya chop the crap out of Logan Paul. I want to see him slap him as hard as he can, stomp on him as hard as he can, give him a elbow to the face while his nose is dripping with blood, and every time Logan hits him, he just comes back hard. That would be crazy. People would love that. People love watching the Paul brothers get beat up. As we've seen from the Anthony Joshua fight. So there's that, and also you could, well, if Ilya goes on Raw, guess who else is on Raw?
You want to move
Gunther
him
is
to
also
Raw?
on Raw.
Who would you trade him
I
for?
kind of want to move. I kind of want to move him to Raw. You can trade him for, man. I don't know. I don't know who. Grayson Waller. I don't know. Somebody. It don't matter. Just get him over there.
Um,
That's what I would want.
I think him and Damian Priest could be fun too.
Yeah.
Since we're looking for something for Damian Priest to do. Him and Aleister Black might be fun a little bit.
Yeah. Alistair can go.
Aleister, he got a great move set. He's
He
just
does.
something a little wrong with his character, but would you turn him heel though?
Ilya or
Yeah,
nah? Not yet. I don't think. I don't know if there's an angle to turn him heel yet, though.
yeah. Um, so congratulations to Carmelo, man. I
Yeah, it was a
I
big
think
win. Huge crowd reaction.
he should wear the belt for a while, and if you could get him and Trick by WrestleMania, uh, that'd be fun. That would be
Yeah.
fun. That would be a good match. Uh, that might be closer in the middle. I wouldn't say it would be a main event, but it would be closer to the middle. Two young
Mid
guys that's
car.
coming up, both popular. You can get that cracking. That'd be fun. Carmelo is also good as a heel too, so I wouldn't be
He's
mad
great
at
as
him.
a heel. That
Yeah.
one move
So
that he did with Randy Orton where he pretends to lick his hand and then smacks him in the back of the head. That was hilarious.
yeah. So I would do that. We haven't talked about this, but the Masked Man was revealed,
Yes, he was. And it was who
and
we
it
thought it
was
was.
it was who we thought it was. Here's my thing with the reveal that I didn't like.
Oh,
They were
please.
doing something in the ring that was they were they brought Braun in the ring at like the same time, and they didn't let the reveal breathe a little bit to be like, oh, like that's Austin Theory. Like he pulled his mask off, and immediately you like went back to the ring because Braun Breaker slid in the ring at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it was supposed to go like that, but they didn't really let it breathe. But what they've been doing with Austin lately, I kind of like where it's going. So now he's in. I kind of want to prove that I belong in the group.
Yeah, he's
Um,
orbiting the vision right now. He's
he's
orbiting.
orbiting the vision. It's still not a 1,000% sure that he's not working with Seth on the low, and this is like
Mm,
a thing to break him up or something like that. Who knows?
mm,
Um, but I kind of like I like where they're going with it. And this is he needed a rebranding. He needs to be around Paul. Paul Heyman can't hurt him. He can only help him.
true.
And if anybody needed somebody to help them, because they were Austin Theory was just down in the dumps. He was just really he probably was on the firing list. It was coming. It was getting down to that. It was that bad.
Mm,
The Grayson Waller thing was just not working. They were
no.
like jokes and they were like the comedy, and it just wasn't working. So I like where they're going with it. I like where they're gonna go. As long as you keep him next to Paul, I think he'll be great. I think he can become something that he wasn't becoming before. Because I think Roman Reigns kind of killed him with your daddy's gone, after that it's been all downhill since then. So
It's
he's
been
still great in
well.
the match though. He still got a
Yes.
great moveset. He still can move in the
Yes.
match. He still got the look. He does look like Justin Timberlake with the head shave. But I still think there's potential there, and if anybody can get potential out of that guy, it's Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I agree with that. I what you just said at the end there was what I was gonna start with. Is just that when Theory's back in the ring, you're reminded of why Vince thought he was gonna be the next big thing, or why Vince decided to put the U.S. title on him so early. It's because that young man can move in the ring very well. Um, I think he's still the youngest United States champion ever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason why. I mean, just that rolling drop kick that he did to CM Punk, that was picture perfect, by the way. I mean, it looked like it hurt, at least. I don't know if it actually did or not, but it looked like it hurt. Um,
That's the goal. It's
people,
supposed to look like it hurts.
yes. Now, I'm curious about what you think about this. Do you like that it seems like his new finisher is the stomp?
Um,
Because his
no.
old finisher used to be the A Town Down, which I didn't hate. I didn't necessarily think it was the coolest move in the world, but at least it was something. Um, if I didn't think it was the coolest thing in the world, but the stomp now you can pull. I mean, there's a reason why Seth uses it. You can pull it out of anywhere. It's a very devastating looking move, but now that Theory's using it now, you don't like it. Why?
Because it's Seth's, and
It is
I think he
Seth's.
needs
That's
his
true.
own. I think even Seth needs a secondary move. He uses pedigrees, the stomp. He
Hmm.
got like 3 finishers. So get something of your own, something kind of new. Maybe it could be a play. I don't know how you play off the stomp though.
I don't know either. Maybe you do a double stomp or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like if you could do a variation of it or something like that, but get you something new, something fresh. Especially when Seth comes back. You can use it till Seth comes back, and then
Mm.
you gotta find you something new after.
Well, so okay, we have people with multiple spears in the WWE right now.
We always had people with spears though, but they're all different though. Braun Breaker's spear doesn't look nothing like Roman Reigns' spear.
That's true.
Jay
Doesn't
Uso
look
probably
like
has the
nothing
worst
like
spear if you
yeah,
listen to
Jey
the
Uso's
fans.
spear. Jey Uso definitely does the spear too.
Edge's spear didn't look like Goldberg's,
Nope. Batista's spear was different from Bobby Lashley's spear was different
and
from Big Show's
Rhino had
spear
a
and
gore.
Rhino's spear.
They
Yeah,
changed the name of it.
yeah.
Yeah, change the name of it or something.
Mm,
But
yeah. Do something to make it his own, you're saying.
yeah, his stomp is gonna be a way more athletic than Seth's because Seth
Could
can't.
do.
Yeah, he can't move like he used to because
Yeah.
Seth gets hurt a lot. He really does. Like,
He
um,
gets hurt. Well, for somebody that gets hurt though, he wrestles a lot. For
he
somebody
does.
that
He
gets
does.
hurt.
He does. um, yeah, kind of develop you a secondary finisher. I think you can use it now, but when Seth gets back,
Got
you
to do
gotta
something
switch it up.
different.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad
yeah.
at that.
Or take Seth's whole moveset and then incorporate your stuff in the middle of it.
Hmm. Maybe do the stomp and then turn that into the A Town Down afterwards, like a little
Yeah.
combo thing.
Yeah, bro, if anybody needed it, it was Austin Theory, bro.
Yeah.
When Vince put his finger on you, it's usually not a good thing.
Hmm.
Vince put his finger on Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Wasn't
He had
good.
to get fired.
Yeah.
He put his finger
He.
on Roman Reigns, and then
Yeah.
they had to. He forced Roman.
He
Um,
forced Roman.
and you
People
say
didn't
he put
like
his
that.
finger on the rock when he was Rocky Maivia?
Kinda,
Honda.
kinda. And it's
Austin
funny
Theory.
though because Austin Theory, same thing. So it's funny
Now,
though because go ahead.
now he's been in the end he's right, but it's just like when he personally puts his finger on you, pause. You're
So
not
the
gonna. It's not
Undertaker
gonna
was
work.
one of the ones where it worked out perfectly. And that's probably why he's most proud of the Undertaker and why he insisted on putting him in the Hall of
Yeah, but
Fame.
he never like personally said that's my guy like he did
On
these other.
camera, you're saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If it's on camera, you're not gonna get over.
Yeah. So no, he didn't really do the same thing with Kurt. I mean, kind of. So here's the thing. I think Vince might even know that him putting his stamp of approval on the guy might spell the doom for them because he did the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but like if you think about Kurt Angle's run, he was like trying to make him say all these. He did Kurt Angle perfectly. Like he
Mm-hmm.
made him like he was this fresh super baby. He was like Rocky Malvia, but on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Yeah.
fresh baby face looking guy that's supposed to be this all American, but you like secretly make him unlikable so that people boo him. Like that's what he did with Kurt Angle. So I
He
don't know.
learned.
He
He
learned a
learns,
little
but
bit.
when he like if you put Drew McIntyre because he came out and labeled Drew McIntyre as the
McIntyre.
next big thing, and then it was like,
Yeah.
you don't love him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it just went downhill. But
Yeah. All right.
he's
Yeah. You're
always
right.
right though, because they always end up Roman Reigns, biggest star in the game. Drew
So
McIntyre, one of the top heels in the business right now. Austin
so the
Theory, like I said, Austin Theory has an incredible move set. He's great in the ring.
yes.
He can potentially be one of those guys one day, but
Here's the problem though is what ends up happening is Vince like tried to force it to happen. Like he was trying to force it on people. He tried to force Roman Reigns on people, tried to force Drew McIntyre on people. Even as a heel, they tried to force Austin Theory on him. At some point, they got to float on their own, and
right.
that's where Drew and the Austin Theory kind of went wrong. Is when they were forced to float on their own, they couldn't do it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they had to eventually learn and grow and come into their own, which is what happened with Drew. He eventually came into his own. Happened to Roman Reigns. Eventually came once he was, left to his own devices. He was able to figure it out. Hopefully, the same thing happens to Austin Theory. Like now he's at
Or
time. Go ahead.
or Paul comes to save you. That's just so
Now,
Paul saved Roman
careful.
Reigns.
He did, but there was a gentleman named Curtis Axel who also was associated with Paul Heyman. Didn't
Yeah,
necessarily work out for him.
he couldn't say
Or
that's crazy.
Ryback. Ryback was also a Paul Heyman guy at one point. Didn't work out for him.
Ryback was a Paul Heyman guy. I totally
You remember
forgot about.
Rybaxel? Rybaxel was a thing.
Oh God.
Big Show. Big Show was a Paul Heyman guy at one point.
Yeah,
Big Show
I
was
mean,
already
but
established, but
his failure rate is really low. Like
it's low. It's
it's
low, but
really
it's not perfect.
his hit rate is like 90%.
I give it 85. 85%.
Okay. Curtis Axel. I forgot about Curtis Axel.
Yeah, I'm sure
Curtis
you
Axel,
did.
it was the name. Curtis Axel is the terrible name.
Hey, shout
You
out to
can't
Mr.
make that
Perfect though.
name.
That's shout out to Mr. Perfect.
Was that Mr. Perfect's people?
His son.
It
His
was his
son.
son.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Perfect. I know my
Shout
boy
out to Mr.
Kyle is
Perfect.
related to. He's related to Mr. Perfect. So shout
Oh, I
out to
didn't know that.
Curtis stuff. It was his name, bro. The name wasn't gonna work.
Curtis Axel. It could have worked. It
Yeah,
could have.
sometimes you gotta. It should have been Curtis Breaker. You gotta
Or Curtis
distance yourself
Henning
from
or
stuff.
Henning, give him the Mr. Perfect name.
I would have did that. I would have did that more than Curtis Axel.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway,
You know what? I don't know. Now that you say that, I don't know why they didn't lean to the fact that he was Mr. Perfect's son.
sometimes they do, and then sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But
I
people
don't
will
know.
find out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else happened?
Oh, 3 Stages of Hell.
Three
It's
Stages
back.
of Hell. John Cena, Drew McIntyre. I
Uh-uh.
haven't seen Three Stages of
Hey,
Hell
hey,
since like.
hey. It's not John Cena and Drew McIntyre, sir.
Oh, what did I say? John
Put
Cena,
some
Cody Rhodes,
put some
the
respect
new
on my
John
guy.
Cena. and
See, that's what
Drew
that's what.
McIntyre. I'm gonna be honest right now. Drew McIntyre should win this. I'm gonna be honest. N- Not because of Cody Rhodes and how I feel about Cody Rhodes, but
Okay.
because you've given Drew so many opportunities and
Mm,
you refuse to let him win. I don't know. He's like the LA Knight of opportunities right now.
yeah, that's fair.
And he's been doing great on this promo run. Doing it at the house was fun.
That was
Um,
fun.
Insulting the referee last night was cool.
That was so crazy. He said, "I feel sorry for your kids that they don't have a dad that's brave."
Drew McIntyre is such an asshole, bro.
He
Like he
is.
really is. He
He
really
said,
is
"When I
like a
send you to hell, Cody, say hi to your dad for me." That was wild. Why would you say that to that man? You know he's sensitive about his daddy. Why would you say that?
he gotta and here's a way he gotta win. And I can set it up like this. Cody gets so emotional and his emotion will be his downfall.
Maybe I can see that.
To where he almost got the pin, but he wants to beat Drew so bad. Like he's so emotional that he loses it because and then it just cost him.
Hmm.
And that way you can add another layer to Cody. Because Cody's kind of boring. Cody Cody is the same thing. He's I'm the quarterback and his promos are starting to get repetitive a little bit. He needs another layer of character. And if you put him like it's almost it's almost kind of what they did with John Cena with the emotion of, well, I'm not gonna cheat to beat you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I think you gotta make Cody start having some dirty tactics, man. And there's another side of Cody than just this white white meat baby face that he is. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's like
Yeah.
when he's pushed beyond his limits, then he has these dirty tactics that he uses to win. That
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It makes you feel for him. It makes you. It's a different level of caring, and he'd be a better baby face when he comes out of it.
I agree with you that he might need another layer to his character. Just to use this as an example, like Roman Reigns during his record world title run, his finishes could be predictable, as in you knew he was going to win almost always. There was rarely ever a moment that you thought Roman Reigns, like he's not dropping the title to Kevin Owens or he's
Yeah,
not dropping the title to Cesaro. Like you
or
know
Finn
these
Balor.
things and you know the outcome, but people still tuned in because of the extra layer, which was like the bloodline storyline, like the drama with his cousins Jimmy and Jay and Sammy, and all the drama that they can, have when they're all together. Like there was an extra layer to it that wasn't just we're relying on this feud you're having with this guy in order to make it interesting. There was more around him that was making it, that was adding a layer of intrigue to that, and Cody doesn't necessarily have that. It's not his fault that his family doesn't necessarily work at WWE, so he can't really do the same thing. But I think you're right that there needs to be another layer to Cody to make this interesting. If the feud itself isn't going to be like super interesting, like
Mm-hmm.
this feud with Drew could be at some points. The
Oh,
problem
the
that I
problem.
have, the problem is, let's say you do take the title off of Cody and put it on Drew. What matchup could you, what feud could you put Drew McIntyre in that main events the next pay per view? I
You
don't know
still
if I
keep him
see
with
it.
Cody?
And so you're going to do Drew and Cody again?
You have to.
Yeah, I guess. But then after that, like, is that going to last you all the way to Rumble or WrestleMania? Because I mean, again, well, we'll get into that part, I guess. But let's start. Let's just continue here where we are. After Drew and Cody, where do you go after that? And before you
Well, you need a
answer,
bridge between Drew and Cody.
you need someone else that's main event caliber to pair up with Drew. and challenge for the title. And I just don't know if that person is on the SmackDown roster right now,
Randy Orton.
other than Cody.
And then I can get my Randy Orton versus Cody for WrestleMania.
Give Randy that would be 15 or 16 for Randy if he beat Drew.
16, I think.
Maybe. But man, they did this already though. They've had Randy beat Drew for the world title before.
Yeah, but the goal is Randy Cody.
Okay, so unless the goal is actually, which you've said, I think you're the one that sent me this rumor that the goal is actually Cody Roman again. Because if it is, Drew has to lose.
Yeah, Drew has to lose. Drew is just nothing more than a filler, bro. It is what it is. He's never gonna be. He's a heel anyway. So,
we just don't have that many babyface main eventers on SmackDown. Unfortunately,
right.
That's the problem.
The intrigue of somebody chasing, though. That's what you need. Somebody has to be a chaser.
Man, if LA Knight were on SmackDown, you could do that.
Is he on SmackDown or not?
He's a Raw guy.
He's a Raw guy now. I don't know.
Maybe Sami Zayn, but you have to build him back up to be a main eventer right now. He's been quiet.
Where is he? I don't know. So maybe Cody has to win.
Maybe Cody has to win.
Yeah,
is what I'm like. I want it for Drew. I do because he deserves it.
No contest or something like you. Where does Cody? Even if Cody wins, where does he go after this?
That's a good question.
Because you got January, February, March, April. You got to fill in 4 months before you get the WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's true. Who's the biggest heel right now on SmackDown other than Drew? Maybe Solo, but I don't know if you want to do that again.
Nah, he got the MFT thing going with the Y6.
The Y6, yeah.
They actually made them interesting, so I would keep them. I would keep them together right now.
Man, yeah. SmackDown might have an
When's
issue.
Jacob coming back?
Oh, that's a good question that I don't know the answer to. I don't know when Jacob Fatu's coming back. Ooh, maybe you have Cody win and then Jacob returns.
Because he said
after the victory,
after you're done with that, hey, I want my shot.
Come holler at me. That's what
he said. All gas, no brakes.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd be down for that.
They're gonna need to get Jacob back pretty soon. Randy hasn't been super out.
That's true. Randy hasn't been around, so maybe that's what's next for Cody. Is Randy?
Yeah, you got to recycle it, but he got the most history with Randy? Him and Randy got so much history that it ain't gonna take no super long build to understand why they're not. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah, I feel you.
So that's where Cody should go. Who else you bringing up from NXT? Because it looks like Trick,
Carmelo,
Javon, Last Legend is up and doing good. She had a banger with not a banger, but she had a great match with Charlotte Flair.
Soul Ruka looks like she's getting called up.
So yeah, I think Jada Parker. Hey baby, she's on the list. She's rumored. Ooh, Cody and Dragunov. That could be fun.
That could be fun. I would watch that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up now. Hold up. Hey, a Cody Dragunov program. Huh.
Hard hitting matches.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm listening. I'm paying attention. You have my attention.
You have my curiosity. Now you got
now
me.
You have now you have my yes.
Yeah, I think I screwed up the line from Django. Yeah, that could be fun. But man, I'm curious to see where they go.
Hmm.
with this Austin Theory thing.
Yeah.
Curious to see how you
So wait, so where
integrate.
does it? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you then. Do you think Theory officially joins the Vision? Like right now, he's on the outskirts. Do you think he officially joins, or is this like a
Yeah,
red herring? Like a
you got to, because if you're gonna swerve him and he's been working with Seth the whole time, he has to be in part of the group.
Mhm.
So
I
he
agree with
might
that.
have to help Braun Breaker win the title on January 5th
Hmm.
in some way to be like, hey,
Ooh,
you're my guy because you helped me win this title from CM Punk.
yes. So okay, that transitions into another thing that we haven't really touched on: Breaker versus Punk. That's going to be on Netflix in January, I think.
I hate
Is
to
it
see Punk
time
lose
to
it.
put the
I
belt
think I hate to
on
see
Braun
Punk
Breaker?
lose it already.
Yeah, but he
And then
doesn't
we
need
got
it.
4 more
By the
months to
way.
WrestleMania.
But again, so so here's my assumption is that Roman Reigns is winning the Rumble. Is that your assumption? Because that's kind of my
Yeah, I
assumption
think
at
we
this point.
agreed on that. Yeah.
So if that's the case, would it be more interesting to have Punk and Cody as your champions when Roman makes his decision? Or would it be more interesting to have Cody and Braun as your champions when Roman makes his decisions? Or Drew and Punk when he's making his which is the more interesting set of champions to have should
Punk and
Roman
Cody.
Reigns win them? Yeah.
Punk and Cody is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you might have that rumor of that 3-way. You might have to do that 3-way. And whoever wins get all the belts.
Well, hold up. Really? Already you want to unify the belts?
How else you gonna do it?
I don't know if I want to unify the belts.
You
Just keep
know
them all
how Roman
together.
is. Roman don't like just one belt. I want it all.
That's true. I think you could do that match and just not have them be unified. Like, do the match, have it so that Roman has one championship and he's looking for the other. And then, you can build off that. You don't have to have
Mhm.
him lose, but have him not
I
win
think
or something.
January 5th, man, we're gonna have some fun. I think that's gonna be a fun show.
Yeah, for
Netflix
sure.
anniversary. It's been a year already, which is
Mhm.
crazy. How do you feel? What do you on a scale of 1 to 10? How do you feel about Netflix on Raw so far?
Netflix on Raw so far, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. It's
Damn, why
been
you say
convenient as a person who does have Netflix. It's been convenient to be able to watch back Raw whenever I want, or
Mm-hmm.
to have that scroll back feature when okay, I missed this match. They're in the middle of another match. Let me go back and watch this real quick before I catch
Mm-hmm.
all the way back up.
Yeah,
Like there's a lot of convenience to having it on Netflix, so I'm not mad at it at all. I'll give it like a strong 8. There have been some ad breaks that have been a little long that I don't really like necessarily. But other than that,
everything got
pretty
ads
strong.
now. It's so
Yeah,
crazy. But
that's the problem. Yeah.
I'm still praying for one day WWE to be under all one umbrella,
Yeah,
just one
just be in
time.
one place. Yeah.
But yeah, we I would give it an 8 too. I think there's been ups, there's been downs, but I think for the most part they put on some great shows. And okay, last thing before we go, commentary
Mhm.
teams have changed.
Yeah.
Michael Cole, Corey Graves on Raw,
Hmm.
Joe Tessitore, Wade Barrett on SmackDown. Yay or nay?
I'm yay with that. I like Joe Tessitore
Me
as a
too.
commentator. I like Wade Barrett as a commentator. I like Corey Graves as a commentator. I like Michael Cole as a commentator.
Are you a
I
fan
think
of the
you.
3-man team?
No, I'm really
Me
not. I have yet to see one that works. I have yet to see a 3-man. Well, okay, so you're not gonna like this a lot, but AEW's 3-man team is okay. When they have Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, and then Brian Danielson, all three on commentary, I think that one is okay. Uh, but other than that, and that's the best one I've seen is a 3-man team that's okay. Every other 3-man team I've seen has just been just bad. It like they all
You
interrupt
didn't
each
like
other. No one can
Jr.
build
Paul Heyman
momentum.
and the King.
Oh, I did not like that. I did not like that. I like Paul Heyman paired up with, was it Jim Ross? Who was it that
Jim
he was paired
Ross,
up? Or
man,
Michael
that's
Cole at times.
no. I didn't like Jim Ross and Michael Cole because they were always fighting for the
Jim Ross
top
and Michael
spot.
Cole oddly didn't work that much.
It didn't.
Now Michael
It
Cole
didn't
and
work at all.
King, that worked. Michael
That
Cole and
were
King, that was
yeah.
good. Jim Ross and King, obviously classic team.
Jim Ross and Paul
Um,
Heyman. A lot of people don't
Jim
know
Ross,
that was the commentary team for WrestleMania 17, which was
yeah,
also why that made it work a lot.
yes.
Um,
A very underrated commentary team, Taz and Michael Cole. That was a very underrated
Taz and Michael
commentary
Cole
team.
was good.
They were
That was great for
fantastic,
SmackDown.
especially when they're commentating Brock's matches and Taz is like, "Here comes the pain," right? You know, when his like Brooklyn accent or
Who's your
whatever.
favorite active wrestler on commentary? Because it might be Chris Jericho. He was always fun.
Chris
CM Punk
Jericho
was
was
always
fun.
cool too.
I
The Rock,
think
of course,
I
because he
think
was
my
always funny.
four. Yeah, he like so he used to do commentary back when he was like active and like I don't know when's the last time he's done commentary. Like
Cool.
he'll put on the headset during a match and like do a
Oh
goof or
yeah,
something, but that's different than actually sitting down and doing commentary for a match. Like, when's the last
yeah.
time he's done that?
Everybody can't do the commentary during the match.
Yeah,
They're
no,
not
not everybody.
entertaining. Stone
But to
Cold
answer
was
your
pretty good at
yes, Stone Cold was good at it too.
that.
Um, but if my favorites, I think would be Punk.
Yeah,
I think you have to put Jericho on there.
gotta put Jericho in there.
Um,
I want to say Kevin Nash when they were with
Kevin Nash was kind
NWO.
of funny, but
They
he's
were
not
fun.
active. You said active. He's
Oh
not
yeah,
active
this
no more.
active. No, I'm saying
Technically,
at the
Booker.
time that they were active, but they were
Okay.
doing commentary.
Oh,
So
Booker
Kevin
T
Nash
then's
does
got to be up there. Booker
Booker
T's
T.
got to be it. That
Booker
dude
T is
was
hilarious. Booker T
hilarious.
is hilarious. They were showing. They had a clip of one of them promos that they were doing when. What was the group they were in TNA with him?
Oh, Main
Angle.
Event Mafia. He's commentating like in the ring while he's in the
Oh,
battle royal.
hit him with a kick, side kick.
Oh, he does another stomp. Oh, he does another stomp on him. Oh my gosh. Yes,
Booker is
dog.
hilarious. I can see how he gets annoying, but Booker's hilarious.
Yes,
So,
yes.
like I said, the next big show probably be the January 5th Netflix
Mhm.
anniversary show. Hopefully, everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully, everybody
Yeah,
has a Happy New Year.
yeah.
Um, tell your boy, I was watching your show, your
Malik Jackson.
job.
Shout
Tell
out to
Malik
Watch Your Sports on
Jackson,
there.
what is he talking about with O line? I
You
might have to
say
put him
that.
on Kingdom Cast one day. I
You
think we
should.
need
By the way, I think he would actually love that. But listen, I said the same thing. Okay, what is Malik talking about? But there are people that agree with him. Okay,
I know.
ironically, people went out into the air. We went out into the Arrowhead parking lot, and people were asking, what should the Chiefs do? And we aired a couple packages where people were like, we need to draft an O lineman. So Malik Jackson speaks for the people. Country.
Okay, well, broker that out and tell him I'll give you any information you need, but tell him we need to talk. So,
Okay.
um, like I said, January 5th is going to be fun. If we won't see y'all again till next year. So 2026, I hope is blessed. I hope it's another
Yeah.
great year of wrestling. I wish you financial success,
Yes.
another great year of marriage that you're going to
Oh,
be
thank
headed into. So happy New Year. And we got 2 words for you. What's the link?
yes. The
That's what
link. That's a bunch of words, but
that's a
our
bunch
affiliate link. Listen, if you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you have my DMs. My DMs are open. Okay, message me, and I will send you our WWE affiliate link. You can buy WWE merch and support the show at the same time. Shrimple as. Okay, it's that easy. Ask for the link. I send you the link. You click on it. You buy merch. You support the show. Easily done.
easily
Easily done.
done. Love it. It's very simple. You know what I'm saying? Just DM
Shrimple
him.
as. Just
DM
DM me.
him.
DM country if you want to. If you're listen, if I'm too big of a superstar for you and you don't feel comfortable DMing me, DM country. The country will take your DMs. He will tell you to tell me to take the link, and I'll give you the link that way.
Because you got way more followers than me.
Well, I don't know about all that now. I don't know about all that.
Anyway, Happy New Year. We got 2 words for you. Subscribe. Anyway, um, I'm looking forward to January 5th, man. Anything else you got planned? Be safe.
Yeah.
No shooting. Don't shoot in the air,
Please,
please.
please,
Please stop
please
shooting in the
stop.
air. It's so 1800s. Don't It's
Yeah.
so Wild Wild West. Don't do it anymore.
Yeah, you
Because
scared my dog. You
yeah,
know the bullets they come down eventually.
they
You
do
know that, right?
eventually come down.
They eventually
So,
come down.
do you think a bullet just ever just goes straight up and it just
And
goes
never
out into space and
y'all
just
ever think about that? That the bullets ever come down? And sometimes they be hitting people, folks. Okay?
yes,
Let's just
please. All seriousness, please stop shooting in the air. It's played out. Don't do that no more. But to all our fans, everybody that watched, man, we wish y'all luck. Happy New Year. Kingdom Cast Media Network. 2 words for you. Country Rimp. We out. Peace. You can pop firecrackers though. Firecrackers are
yeah, firecrackers are good. Firecrackers
yeah.
are fine.
No
As long as
gun.
fire with
No gun.
fireworks.
I don't
Please,
I
no
don't
more.
care what gun you got. I never knew my neighbors had guns to New Year's.
Yeah, that's how you figure
So
out who's holding or not during your New
Jesus
Year's.
Christ. Yeah, I don't know who that is. So